Okay, what's going on, guys? So I know a lot of you are expecting a Gotham video, and you will be getting that. Will be the next freaking video on this channel. But the reason why you're not getting the Gotham video right now is because I had a doctor's appointment today because my face has decided to become a teenager again, and I don't know why, so I need to get this shit checked out because it's really bad. But anyways, so the reason why I'm making this video is because last night at like 3:30 in the morning, I decided to click on a little video by a man named Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was on the freaking National Geographic freaking YouTube channel, and this film blew my mind, and I wanted you guys to be aware of it. Now I know what you're thinking, oh, I don't care, National Geographic is boring, blah blah blah, I don't care. I know it, trust me. I was like that when I was younger, didn't give a shit about this kind of stuff, but I'm telling you, in 10 years, if you're a teenager right now, you're gonna think very differently than you did at your current state of mind right now, trust me. But the reason why I want to bring this up is because it's not necessarily involves me, it involves all of us, to be honest. But for me personally, I was thinking about some stuff, and I saw this article on Facebook yesterday, and it had like one of those stupid headlines like, you know, people who spend money on experiences instead of material possessions are happier. And I was all like, yeah, I guess I could see that. Experiences are awesome. It's something you remember. I was like, but man, this is like so amazing, you know, it's the best. You know, because you're able to look at it or whatever. You know, I have some material stuff. But, you know, some of my best memories are things that I've experienced. And, like, I do this all the time. If you follow me on Twitter, I constantly talk about this one video I made when I road tripped with my friends from Vegas to California, or from Vegas to Los Angeles to San Diego, then back to Vegas, and we took like a helicopter ride and did all this stuff, and it was one of the best experiences of my life, and I constantly watched that vlog over and over because, like I said, it was one of the best experiences of my life. So I was thinking about that article, and then I ended up watching this video, and like, okay, I should backtrack. And thinking about that article, I was telling myself, I was like, you know what? I take the same freaking trips like every year. I go to like VidCon in Los Angeles. I go to San Diego Comic-Con, you know, in San Diego. Or, you know, I go to just places that I've always been. And I never go check out other like states or other like countries or whatever. And seeing that article, I was like, you know what, maybe I should start thinking about going to other places. Like I've always wanted to go to like London or Europe, and you know, now I really want to go to Australia for some reason. And there are just like all of these places that I want to go, and I'm not getting any younger, but at the same time, like I could just substitute one of those trips that I do every year, like Comic-Con. Comic-Con's amazing. I would love to go to Comic-Con every single year, but you know, it is the same thing after a while. It's just a shitload of people in one city loving comics, which is awesome. Like I said, I will go every year if I can, but at the same time, it's something I've experienced before. So thinking this whole situation and then watching this documentary, I was just like, what the fuck? Because it's insane what we're doing to the planet, guys. Like, it is really insane. And like I said, I know some of you probably don't care. You're just like, I just want to play video games. I don't care about any of this shit. Trust me, you should. Because in years, like, I didn't think about any of this. Like, as I was watching this, I didn't think it was like as bad as it is, and maybe there's some, you know, like over, what is it, I can't say the word, but like maybe they're overemphasizing it or making it more drama. I don't think that's the case with, like, I'm the kind of person that you can tell me science shit and I'm like, I don't fucking know science, but when I see it with my eyes, I'm just like, holy fuck, that's terrible. Like, it's so insane. And I think visual aids are a lot crazier than, you know, speaking whatever. But I think the reason why this doc like spoke to me is because Leonardo DiCaprio seemed like somebody that was just trying to figure out things too, like the way I would be. Like, he was asking questions that I think I would ask myself, or like, what exactly is this or whatever. Of course, he's been studying about this or like learning about it over decades or whatever. But at the same time, he was still asking questions that, like, I think a normal person would ask, like, you're confused about, like, well, why is this happening, and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, but I think the biggest thing that blew my mind about this doc was when they were talking about climate change, they said that in 2040 or something like that, like something that's in like 20 years, like certain islands that we have right now could be underwater, like completely. So just think about maybe there's like an island or somewhere that you've seen online that you're like, man, that place looks amazing, it's beautiful. You might not be able to visit that place in the next 20 years, which blows my mind. Somebody also said that, I think they were showing, if you've seen the movie The Revenant, which was a great film, they were filming that while he was also filming this documentary, and they were talking about a lot of stuff there, and they had to relocate to another part of the world that still had snow because where they were supposed to film, it doesn't snow there anymore, or it didn't snow like it was supposed to. And they mentioned how the freaking director was talking about how his grandkids or his kids, more than likely it's going to be rare or it's going to be a special occasion or some shit like that for them to be able to see snow. And that blows my mind, because you think snow, it's like, oh shit, snow is always going to be around, but that's not the case. Like, it's crazy to think that some of this shit is happening. And I don't know, I just want you to watch this film because it's free everywhere right now. And this isn't like a sponsored or anything. It's just something that literally blew my mind, because I'm somebody that wants to travel. If I was Leonardo DiCaprio, like, I think he's doing the greatest thing he can do. First off, he's living life the way he wants because, you know, he's an actor, he's famous or whatever, but at the same time, he's using his fame for something good. Like, he's trying to bring awareness to climate change, and I think that's what people who are famous should be, but everybody gets caught up in the freaking fame and like, oh, I'm Kim Kardashian, look at me, blah, 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 blah. And they don't do anything positive. They don't do anything positive. They're just all about maintaining that fame and staying on top when you could be doing so much more. I don't know, that's always been my mindset. I always thought, like, if you get fame, use it for something. Why are you just gonna try to be just a figure, a public figure? Like, do something good with it. And that's what I would always love to do if I ever reach that pinnacle. Like, I want to bring awareness to things. That's why you guys see me talk about personal shit that I'm passionate about on this channel, like this video. I always try to bring awareness to, like, how a lot of Hollywood movies get whitewashed and we don't have enough Latinos or Asians or, you know, certain races in movies, and it's just always just this, and I bring that to light. And, you know, some of you might unsubscribe because of that, some of you might unsubscribe because of this video. I don't really care, because I'm gonna always speak my mind on this channel that comes before comics and all of that other stuff. That's what this channel is about. It's about me talking about stuff I'm passionate about. Not just, let me cover comic shit. No, I'm passionate about geeky stuff, video games, all that stuff. And that's why I'm covering this. And I just wanted to bring this to light to you guys, because this film is available for the next 4 days, I believe, on YouTube, everywhere, online, on Hulu. It is available pretty much anywhere for you to watch. It's an hour and 35 minutes. I know that's like a lot, oh, blah, but think about it. It's a Gotham and a half video. That's all it is. And it's great. You guys should really watch this, because if you're young, if you're a teenager, if you're a tween, whatever you are, even if you're my age, like, in your lifetime, there are possibly going to be places that you're not going to be able to visit, or there are going to be things you're not going to be able to see because your climate change is happening and nothing's changing. And the only way you can really make change is by going out and voting, or going about changing things you do now to try to make a difference for your kids. If you want to have kids in the future and you're young right now, your kids might not be able to see a lot of this stuff, and they might not be able to go to certain islands or take certain trips or go see snow. That's fucking mind-blowing. And this is from somebody that hasn't seen snow. Like, I've legitimately not seen snow, because I live in Texas, doesn't snow down here, and it's just mind-blowing that if I don't go, like, visit somewhere that doesn't have snow in the next 10 years or so, there's a strong possibility I'm gonna have to go even farther to get snow. Now, of course, there are gonna be places where it gets colder, because that's how climate change works and all that shit, but whatever. It's insane. I wanted to bring this up to you guys. Some of you guys might not give a fuck about this video. I don't really care. But if you're just interested in documentaries, if you're interested in good films, watch this. It is very eye-opening, blew my mind, and it's really just making me think about what I want to do in the future. Like, do I want to go to Comic-Con? Do I want to keep taking the same trips and keep doing the same things? Or do I want to travel more and try to learn more about other things? Like, because it's weird, man. Life is more than just your computer and your cell phone and your video games. It's so much more. And like I said, a lot of you guys are going to learn this over the course of your life. And like I said, if you're a teen, or if you're, you know, you could be my age and you're still constantly learning, because that's how I am. But I constantly reflect on the past and think about the things I thought of, and I'm just like, whoa, I used to be really stupid. But hey, man, it's part of life, and it happens. But I don't know, I just wanted to show you guys this film because it's amazing, and it might just change your mind on a lot of things, or it might just open up your mind to a lot of things, or you might not just give a fuck. Doesn't really matter to me, but I just wanted to make you aware of it, because it's a really good documentary and you should check it out. But anyways, guys, that's all I'm going to do. Next video on this channel will be Gotham. You should watch the last Walking Dead video too, because that is the last video where I'm taking questions for the Ask Juice 15K video. If you guys want to get your questions in, make sure you go leave them in that comment section of that video. But that's it, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.